This is Cousin Russ. Um, I'm going to demonstrate why I like to use Family Tree Maker to follow Shaky Leaf Hints. I have a to-do list of a bunch of people who have Shaky Leaf Hints, but I have an example of a record that I would probably not have found if I had done a traditional search on Ancestry.com. I have an individual Casper here who's got a shaky leaf hint, and but I want to show you why I'm concentrating on this shaky leaf hint for this person. If I look at his wife, and I'm going to open up the page workspace, the people workspace person view, and I have some information here about the number of children that were born according to the 1900 census and the 1910 census records. And I have a to-do list because I don't have all of the children. I have in 1910, the record says I have 7. I have the 4 living. I don't have the 3 that are not. And I have that in both the 1900 census and the 1910 census record. So I want to go to Casper, and I'm going to click on the shaky leaf hint, and I have a hint. Now I missed a screen because I've already done this work, but once I realized what this record was, I thought I would demonstrate it with you. I'm sorry, that's not the right link. Let me get the right link that I want to put into that screen. And this is the record that I really want. Now, the surname on my record in my database is O-R-T. Now this record looks nothing like O-R-T, and I scroll down and look at the kids and the wife, and none of them are O-R-T for a name. And here is why I like to do this research. Ancestry search engines found this record for me. There's got to be something about that record that I really need to look at. Now I'm going to bring up the bottom part of the screen so you can see the left side is what is in my database, and the right side is what's in this record. Now, the first thing you notice that Julie Ann is his wife, and Julie Ann is his wife. The mother and father won't be listed. Their birth locations will be listed on the census record, but look at the children. The children's names are exactly the same. So there's something about this record. When the search engines gave me the shaky leaf hint, these relationships and dates are what were important. Now, if I go back to the top of the screen, you'll see that the transcription had an update where the person looking at the record on Ancestry said that's not Estes, it's Orts with an S. So somebody has already recognized that there's something wrong with the transcription. Now, I don't trust either the record or the transcription. I want to look at the image. So I'm going to open up the image, and I'm going to find them, and I'll blow it up for you and move it over to where the name. Now, I certainly can see where that first letter certainly looks like an E, and I don't disagree with that. Casper is unique, Julianne is unique for a combination, but I believe that is really an O. I have seen this family before. but what's important to me is the relationships and the dates and ages. As it turns out, this record provided me 2 of the 3 missing children. I already had Alice and I had Jacob. I did not have Frank nor William. So if this is my family, and I certainly believe it is, I believe that the writing here, that is really an O-R-T-S. I don't know what the E is, but I certainly don't disagree with the transcription. I'm just looking at the name and the relationships, and I can, and again, I can see those relationships right here on this one screen with what I have in my database and what I have in from the record. So I believe the transcription is in error. I believe that um, the the substitute that somebody put in is correct. So I will merge that record and bring the 2 new people into my database. And I'm not going to actually do the merge because I've already done it. And I've done other videos on how to do the merge. But if I go back to the family, again, this is after the merge. I'm going to bring the family, and you can see that I now have 6 of the 7 children. I'm still missing 1, but I've got a couple of date gaps. I have a date gap between 1870 and 1876. I have another gap, and it's probably up in this earlier time frame where there was a child that was not recognized. So the fact that I can merge, look at my family against the record that Ancestry search engines found for me, I believe that I have the correct answer to the question, which was, yes, I was following the hint, but I was following the hint because I wanted to find out if I could identify another child. So I'm going to add another to-do list. And I'm not going to complete it. I'm just going to put it in a category. I said locate because I'm still not done. But in the 1880, I'm now up to 6 children, and I believe that I know where the gap is. So again, the reason why I like like to follow the Shaky Leaf Hints is so that I can see the relationships in the family and why Ancestry search engines found that record for me, and I do not believe that I would have found the search engine found that record if I had manually searched for it. Thank you very much. Have a great day.